elections was a terrible defeat that could lead to a worldwide shortage later in the year. Here is Ted, our orange expert. Ted, how bad is the problem?
It is very bad indeed.
Ted, I think that the best course of action is
Man U is making an outstanding production in the Premier League, crushing all other teams and pulling themselves forward towards the top. It is
Power shortage. Power shortage shock foreshadows fall of government. By Ted and Sam.
10:52 p.m. Thursday, May the 9th. A widespread power failure hit Godalming and Guildford with the force of a tsunami for up to 6 hours, paralysing light rail transport and disrupting office services. It followed the shutdown of 5 major power plants in London and came at the worst and unwanted time for the government.
Just less than a week before the May 13 elections, when the administration's denied senatorial ticket was being rocked by international squabbles among its leading candidates. It came as a shock to the people of Guildford and London, bringing to their doorstep the nightmare of the rolling daily power outages, some lasting up to 12 hours, that have ravaged Woking since March.
This is the first time that outages of such scale hit Guildford and parts of London since the dying days of the administration of Prime Minister Margaret Thatcher, mother of incumbents. It reminded everyone of the Tory regime's inability to provide sufficient energy sources to spur sustained economic development. The reappearance of the extensive power blackouts that plagued the Tory administration resurrected the issue that the incumbent administration was falling on the job of giving momentum to less than brilliant economic growth last year and fueled doubts about its sustainability.
The blackout also sparked fears of a massive power shutdown on election day, which might cause a failure of elections dependent on voting machines run by electricity. The administration was apparently taken by surprise by the extent of the power outages, although days prior to the big shock of Wednesday there had been warning signs. The shock was preceded by a sporadic outrages, disrupting normal electricity supply in many offices and facilities in Guildford.
Officials were quick to dismiss the Wednesday blackout that began at about 2 p.m. and lasted up to 4 hours was election-related. Energy Secretary Jericho Patilla claimed that the blackout started with the tripping of a power plant in London. The tripping spread to 4 other power plants, downing transmission lines operated by the National Grid Corp of Great Britain.
Power shortages, unless halted before election day, foreshadow even a possible collapse of the government.